Welcome back to another episode of Bet.com podcast. The topic that everyone's been talking about in the college football space is Jayden Daniels. He recently issued a cease and desist to the LSU football team, basically saying they can't use his name, image, or likeness anymore since they gave his number away. This is all over a number. He wore number 5 there. Brian Kelly was the coach. He got fired after last year. Lane Kiffin came in. He promised to DJ Pickett that he could have the number 5. I'm guessing that Jayden Daniels' team and him felt disrespected because I feel like, not feel like, I think that in his mind, he thought that because he played there for like, what, 5 months, he won a Heisman Trophy. Now, that was enough for him to not have his number being worn ever again by anybody in that uniform. Well, I won't say never again, but I don't feel like he felt like it was just too soon for somebody to be wearing it. Now, Jayden is 3 years removed from being an LSU Tiger, so I don't know. It really depends on how he feels about it. Because me personally, I don't think that he did enough to really warrant him feeling this way. Um, I don't think that he thought his number could retire. I feel like he just thought that nobody would ever wear it again. Um, but when you look at the season that he had when he was there, he transferred in from Arizona State. Didn't really play. He was okay there, but he needed a fresh start. He utilized the transfer portal, goes to LSU, wins 9 games. They lose. I think they went 9-3, 9-4. No bowl, no playoffs, no national championships. The only highlight was him playing. Not the only highlight was him winning the Heisman. That's it, basically. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't feel like, depending on the player and the situation, just because you won a Heisman doesn't mean that you should not have your jersey never being worn again. Like, doesn't mean that that number should never be worn again. It really depends on what type of season you had. He won it. They went 9-4. He didn't really do anything too special to be like, oh wow, yeah, number 5 should be, you know, never worn. Plus, if you watch college football and you study some of these teams, certain numbers mean a lot to these programs. Like, certain numbers are they signify, like, all right, if a guy's wearing this number, that means he's a playmaker. That means that he has the trust of his teams, the trust of his teammates and his coaches to rock this number, because some of these numbers have been passed down from generation to generation, different eras. Perfect example. I'm a Florida Gator fan. The number one is it signals somebody who can make plays and impact the game on defense and offense. Well, not both sides, but if an offensive player is making plays, he can get that one. And if somebody's on defense can get that can get that number one. They don't just give it to anybody. You have to prove yourself to get that number. Now, I know some people probably gonna be like, "Oh, why should I have to prove myself? It shouldn't be that big of a deal. It's just a number." But some of these programs, this is what separates college from NFL, because in college, these numbers, depending on that number, it means, like the number 7 at LSU. That means a lot. That's not just given to anybody. Nobody. It's been years in between gaps of players wearing that number where it just wasn't worn because nobody was worthy. In the program's eyes, in the players' eyes, it just felt like, nobody's worthy of wearing that number until somebody proves to us that they're worthy of wearing it. You can have it, but until then, nobody's wearing the number. But as far as LSU goes, the numbers that mean the most to them is 7 and 18. 5 isn't a number that they really cherish. It wasn't until Jayden Daniels came out and with this bogus cease and desist and all this type of stuff that it became such a big thing. Because in reality, Tebow played for Florida. I've seen a bunch of players after him wearing number 15. I don't think he cares too much about, not the guys wearing it. Like, they're not him, and trying to beat him is impossible. You're never going to do that. But I don't feel like, for him, I don't feel like he really cares too much. He just wants to see his team win. Like, you can have the number. It is what it is. I did what I could do with that number. Like, it's fine. If you're going to take the number, you know, create your own destiny, blaze your own path. Don't live in my shadow. Like, it's fine. Like, it is what it is. He just wants to see Florida be great. I just feel like, Jayden, this is a time and a place for everything. This was not the time and the place for this. Like, you got to just read the room and just assess the situation, understand, like, but you're burning bridges. Like, I don't feel like nobody at LSU is gonna want to ever see you at a game anymore. Like, I know time heals all wounds, but those fans ain't gonna forget this. Like, you basically trying to, like, undermine the team. Mind you, the program isn't the same when you were there because The head coach isn't there. A lot of people from the coaching staff isn't there anymore. Like, this is a whole new regime. Lane Kiffin has nothing to do with what happened before he got here. Like, he wasn't here. He was at Ole Miss. So, like, all the problems that you're coming to me with, I'm not going to care too much because this is my team now. Like, you weren't my quarterback when you were here. This is my first year. I just say that all to say, it just got to be a better way of going about this. Like, bro, you wasn't, you're not gonna go to the College Football Hall of Fame. Like, you only was at LSU for like what 5, 6 months. Like, you wasn't there for a long period of time. Like, I feel like, and this ain't even just about Jayden Daniels. Like, going into the space of like Jersey being retired, I feel like you have to have an impact. This is my personal opinion. You have to have an impact for a plethora, a lengthy amount of time, not just a few months or half a year, 5 months. I feel like you got to be there for at least 2, 3 years and really, really let the fans see improvement. The only player that I can say that I saw that deserved to get their number retired, and them being there for at least amount of time is Cam Newton. Now, if you watch Cam Newton at Auburn, the guy was crazy. He was the best football player in college football that year. The dude led an Auburn team where he was the best player on the team. He led them all the way to the national championship. Basically won every major quarterback award, gets to the national championship, wins an Natty all in one year, goes to the NFL, number one overall pick. Like, he just was in and out. That's it. Like, I did all I could do for them. I put them back on the map for that year. We was lit. I moved on. Jayden didn't do that. Now that, if you do what Cam Newton did, that warrants what he got. Jayden Daniels, you didn't do anything close to that. I don't know what it is you think you were better than what you actually were. I don't know if you rewatched the tape and saw you wasn't one of the worst quarterbacks. I just don't feel like how you're going about this, your play didn't warrant you acting this way. If that makes sense, like, I just feel like, you know, relationships matter, bro. Like, LSU took you out of a bad situation in Arizona State. Like, they didn't have to do it. You could have gone anywhere else. Mind you, I feel like in his mentality going to LSU, he was just thinking about, I'm just trying to raise my stock up in the draft, put up some stats, have a decent year, get up out of here and go to the NFL. I don't feel like he thought of it like, I'm trying to be one of the greatest LSU Tigers of all time. No, bro. No. No. Who cares? Why should I care? I know where I'm going. I'm heading to the NFL anyways. I'm just using y'all resources, y'all players, y'all coaches, y'all nutritionists, y'all gyms, all that type of stuff, y'all weights, all of that stuff to my advantage to get better. Arizona State don't got that access. They don't have the funds for to have a Malik Neighbors on the team. They don't have the funds for that. Y'all have the funds for that. So I'm using you guys, and it all worked out for him because he ended up winning the Heisman. He was one of the top quarterbacks in the draft that year. He moved on, and it's all. I thought it was all good until this came out. Like, and it came out of left field because I'm looking at my phone like, cease and desist at LSU. Like, bro, you've been out of college for like 3 years now, 4 years now. What are you talking about? They didn't do anything wrong by giving the kid a number. They said Lane Kiffin, he promised DJ that number. What did he what's the issue? Like, I feel like there's something else besides this. Like, there's no way in hell this is what you're upset about. Like, a number being given away. Like, come on, this is peanuts. You have bigger fish to fry right now. You're in the NFL now. You're in the big boy leagues. Why are you worried about college? That's over. That football side of your life and your career is over. I just feel like if I was in Jayden Daniels' team, I would just be like, bro, are you sure about this? Like, you know, this is not going to end well for you. Like, what are you going to you're going to sue him? And then I saw a story that said, I don't know if it's true or not, but he told them like, oh, I want the original copy of the Heisman Trophy back, bro. I'm gonna let you know this right now if you watch this, Jayden, and I pray that you do watch this episode. You're not getting that trophy back. The original one, the replica one you have now, you can keep that. The original one that they have, you're not getting that. And if I was LSU, their AD or whatever, I would be like, all right, you want to play these games? I would take the original trophy in the trophy case, leave it in the center of the campus, and be like, yo, come get it. Come take it from us. I want to see you take this trophy from us. I want to see you. I want to see you do it. If it means that much to you, excuse me, if that original trophy means that much to you, and you really want to go about this way, let's play ball. Take a flight to Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I'll leave it right in the middle of the campus, and you can come get it yourself. Until then, you're not getting this trophy. No, we appreciate what you've done for us. We really do. which wasn't really much. I mean, we ain't win no natty or nothing like that, but we appreciate, getting us those 9 wins, and you get a Heisman, we get a Heisman. We got a little bit more revenue. We got a little bit more exposure. We appreciate you for that, but you're not getting this trophy back. But just to wrap this episode up, Jayden, just focus on the NFL season, man. You gotta, like I said, you got bigger fish to fry. You gotta show the Commanders fans that they made the right decision drafting you. That's what should be all your focus on this season. You should be worried about number fives with LSU. You're not even the top 10 LSU Tiger of all time. Top 15, top 20. I can name 20 Tigers, but I'm not even a fucking, excuse my French. I'm not even an LSU Tigers fan, and I can name 20 Tigers better than you. I'm not gonna do that in this episode. I'm not gonna do this any episode, but I would just say, I would just say, I say that I want to say, like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next episode. Peace.